Welcome to this new video where we're going to talk a little bit about some new leaks regarding Forza Horizon 6. These leaks are about two new game modes being added, and just to be clear, we're not talking about the Drift Attack mode here. That one is already a mode already officially confirmed by the game's developers and should be coming around September 2026. Here, we're discussing two other leaked game modes. These leaks seem credible since they come straight from the game's files. This happens fairly often. With Forza Horizon, every time there's an update for Forza Horizon 6, the files are modified. And every time the files are modified, there's a small group of players who get together and analyze all the new game files, decrypting them. Because there are quite a few that are completely encrypted, unreadable by regular players. And they get new information about the game through these decrypted files. These leaks from decrypted files, it's not the first time we've seen leaks like this about the game. And the good news is that most of the time, I'd say maybe more than 90% of the time, the things that are leaked this way end up in the game. So these aren't just simple rumors. So let's talk about these new leaks. Quick reminder before we begin, if you haven't bought Horizon 6 yet, you can save up to 50 euros using my instant gaming link in the pinned comment below this video. If you want to buy Horizon 6 or get other games cheaper while supporting my channel, use this link. Thanks to those who checked it out. Now, let's get into the two leaks. The first leak is about the new game mode called Horizon Chase. Chase, in English, means pursuit. So, what do we learn from this leak? About this upcoming game mode, it's said to be a dedicated, dynamic mode in the open world, which can be launched without needing to go through a loading screen, just like the Time Attack mode, already available in Horizon 6, or like the old Forza Horizon Live, which was present in Forza Horizon 4. In the files, certain elements of this game mode are mentioned, such as the chasing zone, the chase out zone, the inside area, and the outside area. So it seems there would be some kind of zone that moves around a target, around a vehicle, for example, in which you would have to stay to continue the chase. Staying inside longer earns you more points. Or at the end of the mission, or at the end of a timer that would start at the beginning of the game mode, the points you accumulated could be converted into money or credits, or simply determine whether you pass the challenge or not. The files also mention base credits, bonus credits, XP, and especially the chase bonus payouts, which suggests that, indeed, these missions will earn you money. And depending on whether you handle the chase well or not, you'll get bonus credits, and potentially even an end-of-chase bonus, if you manage to stay in the target zone long enough. The longer you stay in the target zone, the higher the reward, with a maximum bonus for completing the chase without leaving the zone. Now, I'm saying we can imagine this. It's speculation. It's not confirmed that it will work exactly like that. What is more or less confirmed for now, though, is that these won't be cops and robbers style chases. Not even chases where you follow other cars, but rather chases where you hunt down other vehicles. For example, and again, there are three mentioned in the files: a helicopter, the famous train, Shinkansen, which is the very fast and modern train already in the game, as well as another train that's not yet in Forza Horizon 6, the rural train. So a locomotive could be a bit older, a bit slower, so it would be a kind of game mode that mixes chases and showcase events, which is another mode. It's a bit typical of Forza, which is much less present in Horizon 6, for example, than in Horizon 5 or Horizon 4, where you would race against some unusual vehicles. There's one in Forza Horizon 6, it's the famous showcase event, against that giant robot, the Gundam. Many players were disappointed by the fewer showcase events in Horizon 6 compared to earlier Forza games, so I think they're working to address this and satisfy fans of those events. Maybe by adding some, but especially by bringing back races like that against slightly unusual vehicles through a game mode based on pursuit. By the way, that would also make the Shinkansen, the Japanese train, a bit more interesting, because the train was very present during the game's introduction, during the presentation cinematics of Forza Horizon 6. Ultimately, this train doesn't have much purpose in the game. As far as I know, Forza doesn't have any events where you race the train. I think the only showcase events are against the Gundam robot and a plane. I don't recall racing the famous train. Maybe I did or just forgot. Let me know in the comments, but I don't think so. In any case, a new event where you chase this train, where you have to stay close to it while it goes at over 300 around the map, that could actually be pretty cool. The second game mode is a second job. Right now in Forza Horizon 6, there's only one side job, which is delivering sushi. So it's really fun at first, but honestly, it quickly gets pretty annoying because it's just mindless grinding. We already knew that new job activities would be added to the game later on. In particular, there's a very good chance that taxi activities will be added someday. Hopefully they won't be as annoying and won't be so focused on grinding. While we're waiting for the taxi job to be confirmed, another job has been leaked. Advertising jobs. Indeed, in those decrypted files in this leak, there's a reference to something called the advertising job. So basically, an advertising job. There's even a line of dialogue that seems to indicate that achievements will be added to the logbook related to this new job. Even though we don't yet know what it will involve, there's a good chance that in this job we'll be recruited by the Forza Horizon Festival and have to promote it through various activities. So maybe literally setting up billboards. I hope that's not the case. I hope it'll be a bit more fun. But maybe doing some advertising by doing stunts, jumps, drifting, doing some cool stuff with cars that have been customized, just like the Forza Horizon Festival, with specific liveries where you'd actually have to pull off some stylish feats to promote the festival and simply climb the ranks of this new advertising company. So let me know what you think in the comments. Are these things you'd be interested in doing on Forza Horizon 6 or not? In any case, if these leaks are present in the Forza Horizon 6 files with the latest update, it means it's something the developers have really thought about. Now, it has to be said, just because it's leaked now with the latest Forza Horizon 6 files doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen soon. It could happen in a few months, or it might only come to Forza Horizon 7. We know that the development of Forza Horizon 7 has already started. I want to remind you that several major new Forza Horizon 6 features, like time attack zones and drag zones without loading screens, were leaked during the Forza Horizon 5 era. That was leaked years ago in the decrypted files of Forza Horizon 5, which explained the whole concept of those famous drag zones that we never got in Horizon 5. We all hoped and kept our fingers crossed for a drag update to be added one day. Well, in the end, it happened in Forza Horizon 1, yeah, but it actually came to Forza Horizon 6 3 years later. So we'll need a bit of patience to know exactly when it's coming to Forza Horizon 6. In any case, the good news is that before these game modes arrive, there are quite a few other things that will, I think, grab our attention in the game over the next few weeks. Since, normally, we should see Forza Horizon 6 coming to PlayStation 5 before the end of the year. So basically between September and December. Personally, I'm betting on September over December. In a few days, it'll be the Gamescom Festival. Forza Horizon will be there, and will present the new Drift Attack game mode, as well as Season 5, which will arrive at the beginning of September. So, we'll still have some news to sink our teeth into. Feel free to follow me on Twitch for the famous Gamescom conference. I'll rebroadcast it live to react, break it down, and discuss everything announced about Forza Horizon 6. It will take place during the last week of August. And by the way, around that time, there will be quite a lot of news about games in general coming out. If I'm not mistaken, at the start of the last week of August, the NACON conference will bring news on about 6 or 7 racing games. We'll also have the Xbox conference, where we'll get news about the future of Forza Horizon 6. And we should also have the conference on Wednesday, August 26, 2026, where we'll get new gameplay and new information about Clutch, which is a new Forza Horizon set in France. So don't hesitate to follow me, because I'll be rebroadcasting all these conferences and giving you summaries. So come follow and subscribe, it's always appreciated. I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.